Hey everyone, it's Captain Amazing. I'm here doing another account review. I'm looking at Hunter. This is his main account. He didn't give me much information on what's going on with his account, what's his spending. So let's just dive right in. All right. So he has almost 9 million GP, 16,000 Galactic War Battles. So this is an older account. He is Leia Executor, so more established. So yeah, almost all the GLs. I think he's just missing Lord Vader, which is a fair GL to go for last. Let's look at his ships real quick. All right, so not as developed with the ships. So he's missing Leviathan, missing Profundity. Wow. A lot of stars missing in these ships. So this is a player who does not like his ships. So he bought the ship bundles, but he is missing um, a lot of ships. Yeah. All right. So let's look at some speeds here. First, let's look at JMK, his fastest. 190 speed. That's a lot. 575 overall. Definitely excellent mods here. Okay. Modded for some survivability. Relic 9. You got Jabba. All right. Yeah. Good mods on his GLs. So nothing too off here. Yeah. Modded for damage here. That's good damage. Decent speed. So I can't see any major flaws with your mod selection here. So very solid mods. You got Relic 9 on JML as well. I would say like, hey, maybe the Relic 9 on JMK isn't necessary, but hey, he's a great GL, so there's nothing wrong with that. Leia, Relic 9, some survivability, health, health. A little slow on these mods, but she's modded well, plus 152 health or speed, so not bad. Not bad. Oh, that's a lot of health on a Sith Eternal. Um, Almost 200,000. Yeah, solid. 129 speed, so not the worst. Oh, that's a great mod. Yeah, super solid. All right, first non-GL, 360 speed. Yeah, so what can I say? These mods are excellent. As much as you've ignored ships, you've put all that focus and attention into your mods, which isn't um, definitely not a negative, but yeah, these are Fifth Brother, 338 speed. That's interesting. I do wonder why you have Fifth Brother as your third fastest non-GL. So that's a little odd for me. I think those mods can probably go somewhere else. It looks like you have a good mod depth, so but I personally wouldn't have invested that much speed into Fifth Brother. I think it could possibly go somewhere else. Yeah, but these are all awesome mods here. Let's take a guess. I'm gonna look and see where your under 300 speed would be. Hmm. I don't think it's as far as TIE Fighter pilot. Say Maul. Maybe Maul is your 280. Okay. I undershot it. Let's see where your 300 actually ends. 293. Ooh, I definitely overshot it. 299. So is that Captain Drogon here? Yep, Captain Drogon. 300 speed. Yeah, not bad. That's some good mod depth. You've been playing for a long time. Yeah, solid. Oh, this some Moff Gideon ignoring here. Um, I guess where you are in the game, you probably don't see much value, but Gidmade's still a super solid team and can do some work for you. So that could be an opportunity there. Cassian over here suffering. Uh, uh, yeah, yep. A victim of your lack of ship working is this Cassian. He, yeah, he's just a byproduct of that. All right, let's see. Oh, armor. This could have helped you improve your Sith Eternal, but I guess with Bane coming out, armor is not as important to you. When they come out with a Bo-Katan, you'll probably want to bring her up so that you can have her on that team. It's still unknown what's going to happen with it, but I think you're going to probably want to start working on armor. It is a lot of Kairos, but I think it'll be worth it. Yeah, so you have that much speed on Fifth Brother, but you have your third sister over here at 257. I understand she doesn't need that much speed, and you're probably just hurting on health primaries. But yeah, these are still okay mods. It's not bad. Her overall health is good. Um, she's modded for offense, so you just want her to do a little more work for you. And Relic 9, that's a good investment. I'm still baffled by the fifth brother. Maybe you can tell me in the comments why he's so fast for you and what that's doing for you, because I still really don't understand that one. All right, let's look down. Tuscan Chieftain, that's okay. Oh, Dark Trooper. Oh man. Um, yeah, you definitely. I could see that you just. I think you really focused on your big farms, which are your GLs. Yeah, Star Killer here. So that's what this account looks like for this. What your priority is for this account is that you really went for those purely GLs. Of course, you got some other things like Inquisitors, um, Zori Bliss you got up, but it looks like your prime focus was those GLs and the things that surrounded it, and then some other things like a Grand Inquisitor. Even though I'm pretty sure you don't have his ship. Yeah, you don't. So it's quite unfortunate. I don't know what your spending habits is, but you're leaving a lot of crystals out. Um, a lot of crystal income. You're just letting it drop away. Yeah, I can see the Bad Batch you haven't worked on yet. Sith Empire Trooper because you don't have Leviathan. You haven't worked on your UFUs yet. That's a great team. Mon Mothma down here. Um, all right, yeah, some work that can be done. Yeah, Darth Treya not at relics. Honestly, she does a lot of work without relics. I think where you are in the game, you'd probably want that. Kiani Mooney, yeah, that's a hard one to because you got to sacrifice a lot of Kairos just to get him up. Item Versio, it looks like your pilots you don't prioritize them. But her ship is fantastic, and Dark Trooper, I think that's a missed opportunity there. You could getting your Imperial troopers just not up to snuff. So all in all, very unusual account, unusual in your priorities. I think you could. I think there's a lot of work you can do. Not with your mods. Your mods are fantastic, but um, yeah, I think if you would get your fleets up to snuff, maybe you should be pushing up into even Kyber one now that the squish is going away. But that would definitely be some things you can work on. But overall, fantastic account. Not what I would prioritize because I work on my ships. That's my bread and butter. But your mods are fantastic. You got almost all the GLs. You got Third Sister. This is a super solid account. You got a Admiral Radis at Relic 9 for no reason because you don't want to unlock Profundity. But I'm sure once you unlock your eighth GL, and if another GL doesn't come out, and you probably work on all the other um, unlocks like Afra and whatever else you wanna work on. If all those are done, and probably Bo-Katan, then you'll work on your ships. But you know, I'm not holding my breath on that one for you. But my recommendation, like, hey, it doesn't take that much energy just to farm your ships. Just farm them. Make your account well rounded. At this point, maybe it is what it is, and you're happy with it. But I think you can definitely do a lot of work there. All right, and next we're gonna go ahead and look at your alt account that you said was a meme account. I'm interested to see what you have going on here. You did have a little synopsis on it. I saw that you posted, but to be 100% honest with you, just one hundo, I didn't read it. I was like, oh, that's a whole novel right there of explanation that I just didn't want to dive into. So let's see. Yeah, the Radis, shocking, shocking that you on this one you don't have your ships worked on. Maybe that could be the meme for you. Is like this account could be really strong in ships. But let's see what's going on here. All right, so you got Ray, Relic 9 Zori Bliss. If you can let me know how that's working out for you too. 345. That's blazing fast. I bet that does some great work for you. Unfortunately, I think Imperial Troopers probably would still beat it because 345 for them isn't really a stretch. But I don't think you would know that because you don't use them. But I still wonder what you can do with it. But it looks like this account is all about those side farms. So I think I can understand more of what you're doing with this. This looks like more of a, since you're focused on building really high with your main account, this one looks like you're going really wide. Going with those legendary characters that you don't have access on your main. And that's what I think you're really doing here is it's not so much a meme account. It's just an account for you to have access to the legendary characters that you're not able to focus on with your main because you've just been going GL after GL after GL. Um, but I would advocate for you, since this account is only 5 million. If you go heavy on ships, maybe at least on this one, you may see just how strong it is in GAC and what it can do for you. All right, so let's look at your speeds here. All right, 343. That's good, solid. Mara Jade 342. All right. Let's see, is Moff Gideon going to be 341? All right, 330. Not bad. It's holding up. Solid account. Solid account. Great mods for wow, that's a really fast trip zero. 323. Yeah. So I bet did you get the Africon on this account? Oh, I see. Oh no, you don't have it yet. You got to keep working on it. That Africon could do some really great damage or really great work for you with this account now that you have Afra on it. All right, Dash Rendar 314. 310. Yeah, solid. Again, like you know what you're doing with mods. I think you're very intentional with your farms and that you chose your path of whatever you're gonna do very deliberately. So I don't think you're willy nilly with what you have going on. I do question the Ray though. Why Ray? I don't know if you just bought a pack here. Let's look at your resistance. Maybe that's what the meme was to you was, you're just gonna farm Ray, but yeah, I don't know because you have Relic 3 Veteran Smuggler. Yeah. Um, yeah, I think you probably farmed this. Um, I just don't know why you did it, and I think to you, Ray was the meme. Like, hey, uh, probably was a joke, and then you maybe bought the packs on your main and farmed her, or maybe you just like ran out of GLs to farm and you farmed her, and then it no longer became funny. I don't know, but now everyone has her, so it's not so much as a meme as people were like, oh, this guy has $10. Uh, but yeah, it's like it's a solid account. It's not meme-ish. I wouldn't classify it as a meme, but I think with how long it takes to farm things and you farming what you want to farm, having a second account to get access to pretty much all the characters in the game is pretty great. So I don't know if you want to go with Lord Vader on this one, or you're planning on going Lord Vader for your main. Um, but yeah, let's I don't know. Ooh, let's see these ships. Yeah, you definitely bought the ships bundle on this one. Ships bundle. Did you buy it? No, tie advance. Um, yeah, pretty interesting. Interesting account. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I don't have much to say other than like, hey, you really like ignoring Dark Trooper on both your accounts. I don't know why you'd work up Gideon and not have your Imperial troopers built up. Yeah, what I am curious, what are you doing with that Gideon? Did you do it just for your Padme? No. No, you didn't. What are you doing with your Gideon? If you can let me know what you're doing on that. Interesting account, but yeah. Go ahead and just let me know. I asked you a few questions. If you can tell me like why you're like handedly just ignoring your ships. What's going on with your fifth brother? What's going on with Moff Gideon? What packs did you buy? Because I'm still I saw you bought the ship bundle on this one, and then what are you really doing with this account? When's Lord Vader coming? Uh, will you ever go for ships? These are the real questions. But let me know. And thanks for letting me watch your account. It's been fun. It's been a pleasure. So take care, and I'll see you guys out there.